Dina and I are gonna play some games tonight, and you're gonna play along in the comments. It's interactive, and you can win some awesome stuff. My phone is telling me that Mom Cave TV is live. Yes, I know. I am Mom Cave TV. See, the devices don't know everything. Okay. Dina, how was your week?
Good. How was yours?
I just can't wait to move back into my home.
I'm
I love
sorry.
my in-laws, and they're so nice to let us live with them while we have no place while the house is being fixed. But it's a lot. It's a lot to have little kids and 80-year-olds in the house, and I'm always trying to keep everybody behaving, both the 80-year-olds and the children. And
I was going to say the 80-year-olds must be out of control.
everybody's out of control. Everybody's annoyed with everybody. We love each other, but we're like, and you know how grandparents love and spoil their kids. Well, when they live with their kids, I think a little of the grandkids, like little shine wears off, or whatever that expression is. Like, yeah. My rambunctious, adorable daughter is rambunctious and annoying when it's too often of rambunctiousness.
Mm-hmm.
Mama's timeout said, I do need a timeout. I totally need a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your dog buddy Jake there with you tonight?
Yeah, he's by my feet.
Mm.
Yeah, my shadow's with me. My crazy dog.
Your doggy.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay, so hi. Oh my gosh, someone's commenting and saying Dina is so pretty.
Oh, that's very nice.
Did you pay that person?
No. Thanks, Carly.
Thanks, Carly. You're her new best friend.
So can I just tell you, Instagram is just annoying the crap out of me. Hold on. It just keeps kicking me off. So yeah. Annoying.
Carly's saying she's used to Lori and Kathy. Who are we? Ha. We're Jen and Dina from Mom Cave, and I don't know. I think we're also live on the Reality Moms page. Is that where you're seeing us? Because I know
maybe, yeah.
They work with Reality Moms. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Melissa.
Oh, hi, Bonnie. Hi, everybody.
Our regulars. Okay. So, I have to get our game set up. Hold on just 2 seconds.
What are we playing tonight?
Okay, we're going to play a game I made up. And it's it's going to be called Mom Myths. And okay. So there's going to be I'm not going to look at the answers. I'm going to say one of the myths, and then you and I are going to say if it's true or false, and everybody watching is going to say if they're true or false, and then we're going to read the answer. Okay?
Okay.
Because you know how there are some things that moms always say, right?
Yes.
And I think some of them are not actually true.
Yeah, I had a lot of myths before I had my children. I was like, can you still have a life? Can you still have a career? Can you still be human?
I wasn't going to get that deep. It's not that kind of quiz.
Oh.
Yeah, that's more. We have to have some serious talks about that stuff.
Stephanie, we're praying for your hubby.
We are.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Stephanie husband is COVID, and we're all thinking about him. Totally thinking about him and wanting this COVID to go away. Okay, Dina, and everyone else. I'm going to say a myth, and you're going to say if it's true or false. You guys say along in the comments. And the first one is, and I want to say where I got these, by the way. They're all highly researched. But I got them from, if you know, there's a very funny blogger called Mommy Shorts. And I just happened to come across this post. It could be an old post. But then I researched and made sure she was right. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Is it true that it takes 7 years for chewing gum to digest? What do y'all think? Because we tell our kids not to swallow their gum, right?
I had this conversation with Gio today about. I can't take my glasses off anymore.
This exact conversation. How fortuitous.
Well, because he's trying. He's got a scheme going on with his friends. They're going to sell bubble gum at school for 50 cents on the playground. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. He's like, well, no, Mom, then we're not supposed to have gum at school. He's like, but he's like, my friend has a good trick. He's like, I'll just sneeze. He pretends to sneeze, and then he can put the gum in the tissue, right? And right. So Gio's like, but I just swallow mine, Mom. I just swallow mine. I'm like, well, that's not good for your intestines.
This conversation could be about drugs, you realize. No, it isn't, because Gio's a little kid. But it's like, this is how they pass drugs around. He's
Don't be taking my 10-year-old ideas.
Your son is a chewing gum dealer.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so a lot of people are answering false. Stephanie says true. Carly says false. Yeah. Used to think it's true. In the 80s, I got detention for chewing gum.
All right, wait, time out a second. I have a question.
Yeah.
Do they give out detention anymore?
I don't think that's allowed. Like, it's too...
I have not heard. Now my children have never had it.
I think it's too
they probably should have.
To their souls.
Right? It's answer in the comments. Has their children in the past 10 years gotten detention?
Have detention. Like, is that still a thing? I think that...
I know suspension is. They suspend kids every 5 minutes in my schools, but they don't do detention.
In my kid's school, there's a long sofa along a wall outside the office, and you get sent to that sofa if you misbehave in class, and everyone walks by it. So like every teacher sees you, all your friends see you, and you're sitting on the sofa, and that's their version of detention. It's like, leave the room, go to the sofa. And both of my kids have been on the sofa. Okay. So let's go back
what's the deal?
Chewing gum.
Yeah. So is it or no?
It is false. Chewing gum does not take 7 years to digest. In fact, we don't digest it at all. It's indigestible. It just goes through you and comes out the other end.
Now, does it get stuck to stuff?
I would think it would, but isn't it good when things like you eat fiber, right? Because it gets stuck to stuff. And
that's different.
Well, the gum could act that way, but also, I don't know. It's probably not healthy. I wouldn't swallow gum. Yep. You guys were right. Those of you that said false, you were totally right.
They're on the money.
On the money. Okay. This is one that my mother still insists and says all the time. Okay. My mother-in-law says it all the time. And I don't know. Going out in the cold when you have wet hair, does that make you sick? Can you get sick?
No.
What do you guys think? Tell us in the comments. Can you get sick? Can you catch a cold because you went outside with wet hair?
No.
Carly's saying no. Dina, do you allow your children to go outside in the freezing cold with wet hair?
Wet hair is the least of my problems. Neither one of my children wear coats.
Yeah, I'm like, at least they wash their hair. They're nice and clean.
Yeah. But I mean, like, and if it's above 50 degrees, my son wears shorts.
It's a thing with boys and shorts. I don't know. But
both kids, it'll be 22 degrees and they will not wear a coat. Not even a sweatshirt.
I don't know. I don't know what it is with kids.
I'm in a parka when it's 60. I don't understand.
I don't know. And so I think everybody watching is pretty smart because everybody is saying no, and that's false.
Yeah.
And it is false. So you're not going to catch a cold from going out with wet hair. You have to catch a cold.
Yeah.
And so, Mom, if you're watching this,
sorry.
I was right all those years. Anne Marie says she's been leaving the house with wet hair for 30 years.
Stephanie says I was the same way even when I was in Chicago. Stephanie, you must have amazing insulation or good blood or something.
Dina's always cold. Look at you all.
I'm wearing like a furry pajama set.
She's always cold, and I'm starting, I think, the perimenopause because I'm always getting these crazy hot flashes.
Oh, really? Babs is here.
Babs, hey, Babs, what's up?
Babs is here.
Babs is here. Okay, we are playing mom games, and you can win by playing along in the comments. And tonight what we're doing is we're going over myths, mom myths, things moms say, and we're saying, are they true or false? And you guys are helping us decide. And then we see what's right. So far we know that gum does not take 7 years to digest. It just goes right through you. And going outside with wet hair has nothing to do with getting sick, right? Carly says teens hate coats. I have 2 teen girls and they insist on wearing fleece sweatshirts. They hate coats.
I know. And I spent like a ton of money on this stupid coat in the beginning of the year. She was like, oh, I love it.
It's like, it's uncool to wear a coat.
I think, well, the excuse I've gotten is, I never go to my locker. I don't want to walk around with a heavy coat.
Yeah, so. I don't believe it. That's got to be another reason. Okay, so let's look at our next mom myth, you guys. Okay. Does swimming immediately after eating cause cramps, and therefore it's kind of dangerous? Do you have to wait? So does eating after, oh my Lord.
You can't eat and then go swimming right away.
I can't think. I'm so tired. Okay, Babs is saying that is false. Mama Times Out, it's false. Carly's saying everyone's saying it's false. I
thought this one was true, but I could see why. I could see it could be false. I wouldn't be surprised if it's false.
Okay. Actually, it is false. There is no scientific evidence of any kind that you can get a cramp swimming immediately after eating.
Are you having a time putting thoughts together? What is going on with you?
I'm really having trouble. Like, my life is a dumpster right now. A dumpster fire, you guys.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Everything is just all willy-nilly. Yeah. And so my brain is mush, but I'm having fun. Somebody says, are we doing Olympic style laps? If not, false. Right. I think if you had to do a race, you would be in trouble.
Or if you were going deep sea diving or something.
Yeah.
Right?
But if you're just swimming, I think you will be fine. And if you need an excuse to keep your kids out of the pool because you just want them to stay out of the damn pool for 20 minutes, then just use it. I say.
I agree.
Yeah. I agree. All right, guys, continue playing along in the comments because somebody is going to win a little present thing from me. I still can't talk tonight. I'm so tired. Okay. He's laughing at me.
You're funny.
Okay. Does cracking your knuckles cause arthritis?
Ooh, no.
What do you guys think? Does cracking your Oh my God, Dina, they shouldn't allow me on the internet tonight.
Why?
Because I almost just said muscles instead of knuckles. I stopped myself, but I'm
and see, I could read these for you, but you didn't send me the list. So.
I know. I was very unprepared this week. I didn't send her the list. Everybody's saying false, no, pretty much, except Stephanie saying yes. Carly says she knows it's true.
Oh.
I thought it was true too. My husband says it to my son all the time. I should have asked my father-in-law before I left because he's an orthopedic surgeon and he would know. But according to this very, very good mommy blog source, it says that the pop of a cracked knuckle comes from bubbles bursting in the fluid around your joints, and there's no evidence that it is harmful.
Oh. Air in the joints, Babs. Air in the joints.
Bab, are you a doctor, Bab? She knew. Air in the joints. Totally. Just bigger knuckles. I have heard that. It makes your knuckles bigger. You think it's true?
No.
No. And we've got someone on Instagram, Mount Linus, is saying, drink more water. Does that mean, when you drink more water, does that mean your joints don't pop as much?
It lubricates everything. Drinking more water helps everything. Your skin,
I'll tell you what, it doesn't help.
There.
I have to pee constantly, so that doesn't help at all.
Yeah, well, that's the one bad thing about it.
You know, we keep talking about how I'm all willy-nilly, and I said it earlier, but quickly, I'm not living in my house because a pipe burst, and I'm living with my in-laws, and it's all crazy. And I come over I am at my actual house now. I came over to do the live so I could have quiet. And I'm in the only room in the house that has electricity, but there is no plumbing currently in my house.
Oh, shoot.
And as Brianna is saying, water is life. There is no water in the house. And I'm not going to tell you what just happened, but right before we went on, I really had to pee.
So you reverted back to your college days, peeing in the woods?
Basically, yeah. But they're my woods now. I own these woods. I can pee in them all I want.
Melissa says, guess who I'm spending the weekend with in Orlando?
I want to know, Melissa. Please tell us. Who are you spending the weekend with? Ashton Kutcher? I don't.
Maybe.
I think it's going to be a fun friend of ours. You got to do what you got to do.
All right. So what's another myth? Give me another myth.
I'm having too much fun reading the comments. And let's do another myth. Okay. Reading in poor light worsens your eyesight.
That I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I think so. I really think so. And here you are wearing your glasses. Did you read a lot in poor light, or are you just getting old like me?
I can't read. I can't see anymore, but it's worse if it's dark.
Oh, okay. Melissa answered. She's seeing Annie and some other Piper Lou Who's who she's never met. That should be fun.
Ooh, Piper Lou Who's.
Oh yeah, that's Annie's group, and they are very fun. Yeah, post some pictures. I'm in that group too. It's fun. Okay. So my very important mommy blog source says that reading in poor light will not permanently affect you, but because your eyes are like any muscle in your body, they can get strained or tired. But wait, they're not a muscle. There are muscles around your eyes, but your eyes aren't.
But those help your eyes focus. That's why you lose when you start to lose your sight when you're older. It's because the muscles weaken, and they get where you get tired. You know, your eyes get tired.
Right, and your eyes get kind of blurry when you're tired.
Yeah.
I had the LASIK. It was one of the best things I ever did, because I wore glasses all the time. Okay, so I think you guys were a lot of you thought that was true, and so did we. You were all wrong on that one. Okay, let's choose one more. There's a lot, so I'm scrolling through to see what's a good one.
Are there any dirty ones?
No, let's do that for another show though. Okay, how about shaving makes hair grow back thicker?
No.
What do you guys think? Does shaving make hair grow back thicker? Well, Melissa had LASIK too. This whole show is kind of like my brain. We bounce around, right? We're talking about one thing, then we go back and forth from another thing, then we look at the comments. It's also like when you're talking to a friend and your kids are in the room. Mm-hmm. And can you do that? Like a seasoned parent can have a conversation with another parent and like just keep doing asides to the kid. And it's two conversations.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got mixed on here. Yes, some are no. What do you think, Dina? Does hair grow back thicker if you shave it?
No.
You are correct. It does not grow back thicker. What happens is it looks thicker because of the way that it's cut, right? So think about like a hair that like goes to a tiny, teeny point looks thinner than a hair that's like a blunt edge cut.
Okay.
Ta-da! And that is science.
What I want to know is why, as you get older, does hair grow where you never had it before? And the places you need it to grow, it's less.
Yeah.
Hair in strange places.
I'm certain it's hormones like everything else.
Oh yeah. Beats the alternative, as my mother used to say.
Exactly.
You're either here or you're not.
you're either old or you die. So let's just keep getting old.
Lower estrogen.
Michelle, lower estrogen. Thank you, Michelle. So in general, I guess we get lower estrogen as we get older. I don't know. I was just listening to a podcast about all this and I don't understand it. I haven't studied it enough.
Wait, that your hormones like change?
Yeah. Like what hormones do what? My great grandmother never shaved and her hair never grew thicker. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, your hormones change because your body changes because it's saying bye-bye eggs.
No, I know my hormones change. You really think I'm the dunce tonight. I know they change. I don't know which ones go up and which ones go down.
Well, obviously estrogen goes down as you hit menopause.
I think I read that progesterone goes up.
Yeah, that's why you get a beard.
You have a beard.
I have some hairs I have to shave, and I shave them. I don't wax them.
Yeah. I don't have any on my chin, but sometimes right here it gets a little.
No, I have them here.
For my own taste.
Here, and I always had them here.
Really?
I've always had this little patch since I was in high school that grew here that I'd have to shave. Like, and they're not dark. They're just like
why is there hair there?
Yeah,
you don't want to have hair there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, hair grows in really strange places. That's all we have to say here. I know I've had quite a week, but some Carly's saying 46, totally premenopausal. Yeah, I just turned 45 last week. I forgot again. Yeah, we've got Mountain Lion. It says I used to pluck my great grandma's whiskers. That's true love.
Oh, that's true love.
That's kind of like, does anybody here pluck their husband's back hairs or ear hairs?
No.
I'm not saying I do.
I stay away from all of his hairs.
All of his hairs. Your husband still has hair on the head.
It's getting thinner.
It is. Yeah.
But it is.
But he's lucky. He's kept it, I think, a pretty long time.
Yes. In comparative to other men his age, yes. Yes.
Good for
Although
you.
The spare tire keeps getting bigger.
Right. If it's not one thing, it's another. It's the same with us. Same
and the
with
snoring has increased. His snoring has gotten so bad.
Oh, yeah?
Sounds like a freight train going through the bedroom. There's nights, like, I can sometimes sleep through it, but there are nights sometimes, like, especially when you have those, like, hard nights where you, like, wake up in the middle of the night with the hormones or your brain racing or whatever, and he's snoring so loud, I cannot fall back to sleep.
Yeah, I often leave the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandparents slept in separate rooms. They had their own bedrooms. And I remember thinking how weird that was. And now I realize it was kind of genius. They loved each other. He snored a lot and they didn't like to be in the same room at night. It is. Yeah.
Rich people used to do that. You know, do you ever watch those like period things?
Well, yeah, and royalties. But that's so that the king could like screw anybody he wanted.
Not even the king. I've been watching that Gilded Age, you know.
I love that stuff.
And then, like, you know, the husband will be like, "Can I join you tonight?
Can I come to your room tonight?
May I visit you tonight?"
I love it. I love it. I want to live in that age, but still have the internet. Like, I want to.
I don't know.
I want to dress like that, and I want to. Of course, I only want to live back in the Gilded Age if I had money. I don't want to live in the Gilded Age and be a servant. Obviously.
Hell no.
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 Carly says she would love her own bedroom.
Genius.
Cool. So after we're done tonight, I'm going to pick one of you and I'm going to send you a prize for playing along with us on Mom Games, which we try to do every Wednesday night, but you know, we're moms. But before we go, I wanted to tell everybody a really cool announcement about Mom Cave. Do you know, you've been following us on the computer and on the phone and on the iPad, but now you can watch Mom Cave on 100 different smart TV platforms. So you can watch us on Roku and Amazon. We have an Amazon Fire app, and we're on the Apple Store and all these things. If you go to an app store on your TV, look for Binge Networks and go to that, and you'll see Mom Cave and Dina and I and all of our silly videos we've been making over the years.
We've made a lot of crazy videos.
What is your favorite video that we made with Mom Cave?
Probably
yes, Carly, Mom Cave. Sorry.
Either porn for moms or, you know, of course, like all of the Slacker Mom videos were fun.
Yeah. Yeah. The Slacker Mom videos were a ton of fun, especially because the first time we produced those, we went away for a weekend and we got an Airbnb. And without our families, just the Mom Cave moms, and we made videos all weekend, and that was really fun.
It was super fun.
Yeah. Thank you, Babs. She's saying we'll be famouser. We're not famous. I don't want anyone to recognize me. But yeah. And then, of course, I agree with you. Our video, Porn for Moms, is one of the most fun videos we ever made.
That was fun.
It was a great time. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to do this again next Wednesday. Hopefully we'll get a little more sleep before then and I won't be so nutty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're signing off. You got all your myths busted, and now we know what we can and cannot actually tell our children, mom myths.
Yeah, we should ask for suggestions what other games we can play.
Yeah, we're running out of games.
Have we done Truth or Dare?
Yes. You weren't there that week. I did Truth or Dare with a guest. We can do Truth or Dare. Thanks, Carly. Carly says it was fun. Brina, I keep saying your name wrong. It's Brinina. Tell me how to say it phonetically. Okay, I'm going to sign off now, you guys. This was a great time. I will see you next week.